Hello, Ender Pokemon here. This is my first time ever actually trying to do one of these collection videos. It's, or pack opening videos, I guess it is. I just received in the mail today 36 packs of the black and white, so the same amount as a booster box, but they did come actually as the individual packs. Just got them from Troll and Toad or Toad and Troll or whatever that place is called, and they just came in the mail today. It's actually the day before the Dark Explorers are supposed to come out, so it's May 8th right now, and I figured that since a lot of people do make the videos and put them online, I figured I'd do the same, and since I've never actually done one of these before, I'd figure I'd start with the black and white series before I actually got to the Dark Explorers, so that I've had a little practice when I get to the stuff that probably people are eager to see. And right off the bat, I can tell that I'm going to have trouble opening the first pack. I'm not really pro at this at all, but let's get started here. So, little card trick thing. I'm actually fairly new to collecting Pokemon. I really only started like a month ago. I watched the show a lot as a kid, but never actually was into the cards or played any of the cards. And just occurred to me that I like collecting things like that, so I decided why not go for it and start collecting. So in my first pack, got the Panipore, Blitzel, Energy Search, Oshawott, Purloin, Energy Retrieval, Servine, Full Heal, got a Pignite reverse there, and I can already see something shiny behind in my very first pack of this is the Reshiram. I've only actually opened about 6 packs of black and white before, so this is my first kind of ultra rare in this, and so that's certainly a great start to everything. I'm just gonna obviously separate those two aside. I think I'll do this video in 2 parts, do 18 packs and 18 packs, and hopefully things go as well as that just did. And obviously you can see I'm a little amateur when it comes to this sort of thing. Plus with a kind of webcam that feels like it's in my lap, it's kind of awkward to move around it without knocking the cam over. That's why I decided to do it this way as opposed to just jumping in into everything with the Dark Explorers themselves. So here in the second pack, we have Timburr, Oshawott again, but I think a different one, Scraggy, Switch, we've got Metal Energy there, Simisear, Tranquil, Dewott, a Ducklet. I like the reverses on these ones a lot better than the newer black and white. I know a lot of people do like the logos of the energy types, but I kind of just find these a little shinier. And my rare card, Musharna. I'm hopefully staying in frame here. I can kind of see what I'm recording off to the side, but I don't want to keep looking over there. So we've got a Petlil, Patrat, Potion, Minccino, Pansage, Full Heal, Zebstrika, Revive, Aduno, or yeah, I can never quite pronounce that, Aduno, whatever, and a Sawsbuck is the rare in that pack. So in this we have a Blitzel, the Ducklet, who's just adorable, a Potion, Clink, Pansear, a Lomalula, the Vullaby, Dewott again, a Simisear reverse, and the rare is a Lilligant. So, like I said, I actually used to collect hockey cards a lot as a kid, and I always just like kind of collecting things and sorting things and counting it out and rearranging them and things like that. So I just saw someone's video the other day, about a month ago, and it kind of got me into, why don't I try Pokemon myself? So I kind of did there. Minccino in this one, Panpour, Blitzel, Energy Surge, Oshawott, Pignite, I had the reverse of that earlier, Gurdor, Professor Juniper, there's a nice little reverse hollow Oshawott, and a not a reverse, just a rare hollow Zoroark. So doing pretty well here so far, I think. Obviously a great start with the Reshiram there, and getting some pretty decent reverses and decent hollows or rares so far. Let's pack. We've got a Tepig, Energy Search, Venipede, Fire Energy, got two there, Lillipup, Gurdurr again, Pignite, another Revive, a Tepig with his little reverse shininess, and the rare Liepard. I think everyone's always only really concerned with the rare, maybe the reverse rares, or the reverse hollows. They look pretty neat. I've never quite figured out yet if the reverse hollows are just kind of random, or whether the rare, common, uncommon actually really applies to them as well. We've got a Lillipup, Venipede, Darumaka, another Blitzel, Woobat. He always seems more cartoonish than everything else with his little weird heart nose. Professor Juniper again, Darumaka again, Duno again, a Deerling, a little Bambi there, shiny reverse, and the rare Scrafty. He should really just evolve a belt at some point. You think that would be one of the priorities as he actually evolved, that somebody would get him something to actually hold his pants up. I always find it's neat when one of the Pokemon actually has like an object that is literally part of them. It's not like an organic part of their body, but Scrafties always have pants, that sort of thing. Or an Oshawott always carries around his little shell to block things with. It's not like part of his body, but it kind of is part of him as a person. So we've got the Lillipup, Snivy, Timburr again. See, and again, he's another one. I'm just going to carry a log at all times. No matter what, I've got a log with me. Ducklet here, which of course reminds me of Farfetch'd, another thing that carries a stick with him at all times. Pidove, Herdier, a Pokédex, Swoobat, which is just the other thing with wings. Musharna is the reverse, and the rare is going to be, another Hollow Zoroark, so I'll try and trade that one off for whatever I'm left needing at the end of this. This one. Like some of these packs, the art on some of these packs is pretty good. We get a Sandile, Petilil, a Patrat, another Potion, Minccino, Pokemon Communicator, Basculin, which is kind of like a, what's that friggin' thing, a Magikarp that is actually useful. We get a Gurdurr, Cinccino reverse, I kind of like that, it's all silver and shiny, that's pretty good. And a Samurott. That one is a rare hollow as well. Yo, dude. What's up? Oh no, I lost my Victini. That's pretty good so far. I think I'm doing pretty good overall for the pulls here. Of course, maybe I'm going to jinx myself by saying that, but I'm not too worried. Got an Oshawott, again holding his little shell. Minccino dancing around. We've got a Switch, which kind of looks like it's playing Portal. Timber, again, this guy, instead of a log, has a much more refined piece of timber. Panopore. A Pokeball. Tranquil, had in, I think, the first pack. A Pignite, there's been a couple of. A Whirlipede, that's a good looking one. So nice and purpley shiny. And, of course, the rare I think I had one of those a little earlier as well. You always kind of try and hope to get different ones as it comes to the rares. I'm kind of trying to start with the recent sets and then collecting backwards. So I've got a full set of Next Destinies, full set of Noble Victories, full set of the Emerging Powers, and I try and get like the full set of the reverse hollows as well, so I've kind of got everything, and it's kind of neat. And then I figure I'm just going to work backwards from there and try and go through all the sets, see how far I can get. But of course I'm going to pick up the Dark Explorers tomorrow. I think I'm going to get 2 booster boxes if they have them available at the store at the time. If not, I'll come back later and get them. I don't know how well focused I am here. I'm trying to look at my screen to see whether I'm really what range the cards should be at, but I'm going to try this. So we get a Snivy, a Deerling, a Joltik, Tepig, Venipede, Vullaby, Dewott, and he's got 2 shells on either side. Where did you get the second shell? We got the Servine, Superior I haven't seen yet. We've got the reverse hollow switch. Again, I like these with the silver. It just kind of stands out a little more. It just really looks shiny, shiny like metal. And then the rare is a Reshiram. So you've kind of had the full art Reshiram and now just the rare hollow Reshiram. So that's pretty good. Making a pretty good first half of the mashed together booster box. Not really booster box, but 36 packs anyway. So doing pretty well with Reshiram representing. Let's hope we see some of the Zekrom a little later on. I'm still being a little bit lame at opening these packs. Some of them open a little easier than others. Hope no one minds that the first cards that some random common gets spoiled most of the time here. I'm trying to hold them in such a way as well not to give any glint of the back, although as I say that I spread them out a little. Had Pansage, Woobat again, another Patrat. Patrat's always looking for something. Snivy, Scraggy again with his lame little pants that aren't even his size. Herdier, got another Pokédex, a Swoobat, another Minccino reverse, or I had a Cinccino reverse before, so this is the Minccino reverse. And the rare is Musharna, which I had actually in the reverse earlier. These packs are hard, man. I don't know what to tell you. I don't like rip them over from the top because it feels like you're going to kind of damage something or bend something. I hope it's much better when they just open nice and smooth, but some of them don't. I almost find that ones that don't come in the actual booster boxes are harder to open. Like if they came out of tins or came out of blister packs, for some reason seem a little harder to actually get at. So we've got Water Energy here. Maybe I'm hallucinating that. We've got Timber with his little rough log. We've got another Pidove. Minccino, I've seen a lot of that little guy. Panopore, also seen a lot of you. Another Energy Retrieval, very useful little card. Servine, Full Heal. We've got a Plus Power reverse. Again, I do like how these look in the silver. And our rare is going to be the rare hollow Emboar. Sup? Got a few more packs to go in this half, and then I'll take a break into a second video. And I may just look over this one quickly to see if I'm getting decent resolution or I'm holding things in the right place or anything like that. It is my first time, so don't internet rage at me or anything like that, especially for opening my packs this way, which is pretty horrible. Got a Sandile, Petalil, Patrat looking for stuff again. Got another Potion, Minccino. A lot of these really feel like the same. Herdier, Servine, and Energy Switch. You've got the Reverse Blitzel. That's a pretty good looking one as well too. Kind of matches the borderline, and in gold, that's pretty nice and shiny looking as well. And then the rare is actually another Holo Reshiram, so that's pretty good. There's certain ones that you kind of don't mind getting doubles of, and that's certainly one of those I don't mind having a couple of. So this whole half of the deck has kind of been, or whole half of the box has kind of been the Reshiram box. So I'm kind of hoping the other side will be the Zekrom box, or Zekrom half of things. That one opened okay. Here we've got a Tepig, Petalil again. He's in like every pack. Patrat, still looking for something. Pansage, Sandile, got a Herdier again, a Pokedex again, a Swoobat again, a Pokeball reverse, shininess, and then an Emboar reverse holo. Yo! Or not reverse holo. I keep saying reverse holo. It's just a holo, rare holo. Zekrom being here. We got the Lillipup, Darumaka, Snivy, Deerling, Joltik, Pokedex, Super Scoop Up, nice vacuum cleaner. Got the Buffalant, like the little rings that he wears on his tusks or horns or whatever you want to call those. Horns, I guess. Horn attack. Got the reverse is a Muna. These are very fluffy. It's kind of funny. Someone had pointed out in a video I saw that they actually mentioned the Muna in one of the very early Pokemon Game Boy games when it wasn't actually even designed yet. But they mention a Pokemon as a joke that almost looks exactly like him in his evolution line. And then the rare is a Mandibuzz. Two more to go before I break this into a second part. We've got Snivy, Deerling, Joltik, Tepig, Venipede, Duosion, I haven't seen yet, Zebstrika, Simisear, Dewott Reverse. That blue looks kind of nice too. It ends up looking kind of like there's clouds around, which matches the design of the card, so it kind of looks watery, cloudy, something like that. Pretty good little design. And then the rare is, I think that's actually the third one I've got of these. Hello Malola. Hello Malola. I don't really care. And then last one in this half. Of course, it won't quite open easy for me. Got a Pansage, Sandile, Oshawott with his little shell again, Minccino dancing around, Switch, another Super Scoop Up, Dewott, Krokorok. You've got the Reverse Samurott. I had that in the Holo Rare. a little while ago. So here's the reverse Samurott. And then the rare is Mandibuzz, which I believe has come up before. So I'm going to call that part for this, and I'll link the part 2, and I'll go immediately to that now.